Hello,
Hi,
I'm Hunter,
and I'm Amy.
and this is our West 7th Wool podcast.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
it's been a minute.
So what's going on, Hunter?
Oh, not a whole lot. It is getting cool out there.
It is very cold today.
Yeah, the last couple of days, really.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had, I guess, a cold front blow in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing my knits. Where are your knits? Where's your
Yeah.
knit sweater? Where's your hand knit sweater?
You know how I feel about sleeves.
Oh, yeah, you need a vest. You did start knitting a sweater one time.
I did start knitting a sweater.
Where is that?
It's in my knitting bag.
At home? Or
Yeah, in the hallway. Yeah, I've got socks up here for when I need to have samples of various things, but everything else, the sweater is at home. Yep. So, what's new with the yarn shop?
Well, we are kind of at the very beginning. I would say the middle, but we're at the beginning. We're in day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas deals.
That's right.
So what that is every day we post a deal online on either one product or a group of products, or today is a couple of products.
Mm-hmm.
And we give a pretty good discount on that. And it's for one day only.
Yep.
8 a.m. to 12 midnight.
Mm-hmm.
And we do still have curbside pickup.
That is correct. We're still
Where
doing
we can ship
curbside
it.
pickup and online orders.
So I won't. The deal of today, by the time you watch this, the deal of the day will be done. The deal is done.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to show you some of our upcoming deals. So we've got a day with bags.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can put, I guess, start putting this stuff in the bag.
What?
Yeah. So
Okay.
when we go to put it up, we're gonna do a day of primrose.
Mhm.
This is the homestead sport. We're gonna do Molly Girl. We're gonna do knitted wit. We're gonna do sock yarns like Opal and Regia. Cool Christmas socks.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do Anzula, and we're gonna do Volmisa. Discount on Volmisa. Now, some of these things, I mean, technically, we're not even supposed to be selling online, like Volmisa, but it's a pandemic.
Yeah.
So we're
just-
selling everything online. So I might not post the name of the product on social media that I'm going to put on sale, but it will be on our website, and links to it are on the 12 Days of Christmas
Mm-hmm.
graphic on our website.
Yeah, that's right. So keep paying attention to our website for those daily deals.
Daily deals.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Da-da-da daily deals.
Oh, we're also going to have a books and magazine. So all books and magazines will be on sale for one day.
Don't drop them.
One day only. Pretty good discount. All right. So any new products?
Yeah, we got some new products in, but I mean, some things we got in and we literally cannot keep them in stock.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about the Floops flocks.
Now, what are those? How do they work?
So what this little thing is, and we 24 hours sold like 50 of them,
Yeah.
and they were hard to get. I guess that's why they go fast. Okay, so what it is this little two-sided, it looks like a wood, perhaps bamboo end, needle tip,
Mm-hmm.
and I measured it in a gauge, and it's in between a 0 and a 1 for size. It's pretty sharp. It's a nice sharp tip. And then the center is bendable. I think there's a wire in there, but it's wrapped in some sort of a woven cord.
Fabric. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you could use it as a cable needle. You could use it as a stitch marker. You just do like that on the... You could slide it into a stitch and use it as a progress keeper.
Mm-hmm.
You could use it as a stitch holder, which I did and posted a picture of
Mhm.
yesterday. So I was making something and I only had 4 stitches that I was working on, but I needed to go and do something, and I didn't want my cat to ruin my project, so I wanted to put it inside my zippered project bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I slid this through all 4 of the stitches and locked it down. And because if you just leave a double pointed needle in there, it might fall out, but there's lots of ways you could secure it, but this came in handy.
Nice.
you could pick up a drop stitch with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, is that, did I get them all?
I think so.
What did you say? Stitch marker, cable needle, stitch holder, drop stitch fixer, and seam baster. That would, I guess you would just kind of weave it in to both sides of the seam and hold it together. So, I mean, that might come in handy if you're trying to put a sleeve on something and you just want to see how it fits. So you just baste the seam. Basting is where you put two sides of it together, but you don't actually sew it together yet.
Right.
Because you're not sure about the position. It's easily changeable.
They made those things and they're like, okay, just literally any conceivable use for this thing, we're going to put it on the package.
Love a multitasker.
Yeah, let me see it. Okay, and just a note, special note, just to be clear, we did acquire these legitimately. These are not circular needles that were stolen from a Christmas elf. These are legit. So,
That's funny.
cool.
I guess you could do some tiny little knitting on them.
The tips may be at borderline too long for that to like
For
get
tiny
the
knitting? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you couldn't do circular. You'd need to have 2 of them or 3.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
What else is new?
All right, so we have yarn that's going to be showing up to the shop. We've got a bunch of new colors that have been in development, a bunch of new tonals. We had a certain approach that we liked for some of our specific colors, and we kind of decided to broaden that approach to different colors.
We're calling this our Deep Winter palette.
Deep Winter.
And it looks like 2 of the colors are...
Okay, so we've got a couple
Ready.
of colors already ready. This one is called Honey Grove.
It's beautiful.
Now, we're getting these in at least 4 different bases. Hunter Sock, Superwash Sport, Merino DK, and then finally Floofy, the worsted weight. So I've got examples of everything.
Oh, you do? Awesome.
I do. So this would be Superwash
What's
Sport.
the first one you held up?
Oh, this was fingering sock yarn.
All right.
Okay, and this is Superwash Sport. And just let me hold this up because can you see like what the colors do in there? It's kind of hard to see, but it's like this tonal thing that's going on.
Some greens and this one's got some oranges and
different bases will take the dye on differently, even when it's like the same fiber content. So that's like a thing to look out for as well.
What's next?
Okay, and then thirdly, we've got Merino DK. This is a different color called Marble Falls.
That's beautiful.
Here, take a look. See, it's gray, but it's got some tones of brown in there.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. It does look like marble.
And then finally here it is
Nope.
in flute. Nope.
That's not floofy.
They stuck one in with the floofy bag. This is the floofy.
Oh, that's gorgeous. So we will have all of these colors in all of these different bases.
Yep, and then we will be having more in this
so
new
pretty.
group of colors to join them soon.
These are pretty to get. Oh, these are the Pantone color. Well, the Pantone yellow is a brighter yellow, but yellow and gray are the 2021 colors of the year.
I didn't realize they were allowed to pick 2. I thought it had to be like...
They've been picking 2 a lot lately. They picked
Last year was just blue though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but a couple of years before that, they picked blue and pink, which was like...
Wait, hang on. The year before blue, it was coral.
They picked blue and pink together one year. But this year, the story is kind of like the light out of the darkness, or the light at the end of the tunnel, like hope and
Yeah.
good vibes.
I'm keeping my feet squarely on the ground and not getting on my soapbox.
These are all beautiful.
Okay.
I might need a bunch of these to do a cable cardigan in January.
But Amy, they're not for you. They're for them.
All for me. So beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so that's the new stuff.
Yep, just some of it. So, what else?
What are you knitting?
I've been like super not productive. Basically, in the before times, I do a lot of my knitting at work, but now I'm too busy at work to do knitting. And this month, we've been doing inventory, so I have like literally no free time when I'm working. So I have been highly unproductive on that front. How about you?
I have a few finished objects. The first one, which I started last podcast, are these little gnome socks. And do you remember what they're called?
Wasn't something in German?
Yeah, it's like Zofwunderstand.
Hmm.
Oh, Zwergenaufstand means unnecessary fuss. Like much ado about nothing.
Hmm.
So, how cute are these socks? And wait, they make me happy every time I wear them. I am really enamored with 2-color socks now. Look how cute they get. On the bottom of your foot is a little hidden gnome on the instep. No, I guess this is the sole. The top is the instep. I don't know. Anyway, they're just really cute. Really flippin' cute.
Mm-hmm.
Would make again, will make again, have already bought another one of her patterns. She goes by Ducati
Mm-hmm.
on the social medias. She is German, I believe.
Like the motorcycle Ducati?
Yeah, totally. Anyway, love it. Love it.
Cool.
Love everything about it. All right. The next is I did some more socks. Oh, I forgot to tell you what yarn this is. This is Hunter's sock, which I had not I did some Christmas socks out of Hunter's sock and wore those. So this is my second pair of socks out of Hunter's sock yarn. This is Arsenic Green, which is one of our debut colors.
Mm-hmm.
And then this darker green is one of the new winter collection.
That's Envy, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
it's
one of the new colors.
Yeah.
That would be Moss Hill.
Moss Hill is the dark green, and then white is our sheepy neutral. So that's on her sock. And you could probably, if you had a skein of all of it, you could probably get at least 2 pairs of socks because I had a lot left over.
Sweet.
The next is I did this is mustache yarn, which we do not carry, but I have a big collection because they've been across from us at the Fiber Fest. Their booth has been across from us for the past 2 Fiber Fests, so I end up in that booth quite a lot.
We would have been across from them this year, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, I end up in that booth because everything that Stacy makes is beautiful. It just is. So this is, I think, their Pink Floyd inspired colorway. I can't remember what it's called.
Good job knitting those socks. Those seem like they turned out in no time.
Well, naming them or knitting them?
Knitting them.
I used my sock machine and I cranked a tube. So actually, this is just half of the tube. There's so much yarn in there. Anyway, so I thought I might do some hand warmers or arm wrist warmers. I don't know.
Sweet.
Fingerless mitts with this one. And I just used some extra black sock yarn that I had. So that's that.
Nice.
And then the other thing I just finished today was a little baby sweater out of our floofy yarn. I had knit this sweater. I saw this sweater that someone else was selling, and I thought, I wonder if I could do that. So over the summer, I used some Madeline Tosh farm twist, and it's just a basic cardigan, but what I added was this little scallop ruffle. And I didn't write down how I did it, and I wanted to do it again. So I tried again, and this time I decided to use Floofy, which is our West 7th wool yarn, and I actually wrote down the pattern this time.
Looks a little different the second time around.
Well, it's different yarn, and it's
Gotcha.
bigger. You mean the scallops look different? They are bigger. And it's different yarn, and they're bigger. So.
Gotcha.
And when I mean I wrote down the pattern, this is how I write down patterns. So it might take a minute to get it into a pattern that other people can read.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, and there's one other thing that I made. It's a gnome for a gnome swap that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have them with me, obviously, because I already sent them to their new owners. But they should get there today. So, Hunter, maybe you can pop in a quick picture. When I have a picture of them.
Okay.
I took before I sent them off, but they should get them.
Yeah, as long as I
They
can
should
get a hold
arrive
of a picture.
today.
I was like, I don't think I
today.
can get to where they went to take a picture.
No, you can't get there, but I have a picture of them.
I mean, I guess I technically could. I'm just like really not incentivized to drive all the way up,
You're not supposed to say.
all the way to that.
Anywho, if you get to post a picture, then they will have already arrived and it won't be a secret who got them.
Mm-hmm.
It. Anyway, what are you working on? You're not working?
Well, I've got socks in a work in progress, but again, I'm too tied up to really make progress with them. So, what are you working on?
Well, I guess I'll work on these mitts.
That's cheating.
Why? It's not. It's not cheating at all. And then I have so many things on my queue.
Awesome. Until they're on needles, we will not talk about them. The last time we did this, you just started talking about things you hadn't even cast on yet. I'm like, had to keep popping up stuff from Ravelry, and finally I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you cast on, we can talk about it.
All right.
All right, cool.
This is going to be a short-ish episode. I'm okay with that. Are you guys
I'm okay with that
that?
too. Get them caught up just efficiently.
There's not a whole lot to talk about.
Yep.
We could give away a prize.
We could. Okay, so what we're giving away for this week, what we talked about in the last podcast, is a skein of our yarn in peppermint. But this was what we originally discussed giving away, and we're still going to give it away. However, we decided to sweeten the deal, literally. So instead of just the peppermint we're giving away, now we're giving away peppermint bark.
It's not literally.
Figuratively?
Yes.
Figuratively, peppermint bark.
Putting actual sugar in there.
Well, I mean, I guess we could.
So this is 2 mini skeins, which because this is so much yarn that you can get pretty. If you use an alternate color heels and toes, you can get 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs, so like 4 socks basically, depending on
how long you make it and stuff. You might want to go toe up.
If you have very large feet, then maybe not, but you could get a pair and then a pair of shorties. So we'll put 2. So then you got peppermint bark socks.
Here comes, yes.
Or use it for a shawl, or fingerless mitts, or whatever you want to do with it.
Once you have a hold of it, the choice is yours.
Yeah, it's yours. I mean, we could be the yarn police, but I don't think we want to add that to our list.
I'm not even the kid police. How am I going to be the yarn police?
Okay, so we had 50 comments. Do you,
All right, so we're doing 1 to 50. Are you ready?
I'm ready. 25?
25. Okay. Split the difference.
Okay, so I think some of these might be comments on top of comments or comments about the comments, but this is the 25th, like original post comment, and it's Susan Ray.
Yay, Susan Ray.
Congratulations, Susan Ray. And our question was, what's your favorite deep winter color? And hers was burgundy wine, which is a very nice choice.
Nice indeed.
So this is our podcast prize this time. It is a skein of Lollipop Rainbow Zen yarn.
For some of you guys, you have your favorite color. If in fact you cannot pick which favorite color, all the colors.
All the colors. And we were talking about mustache yarn, which is also self-striping yarn. This is self-striping yarn. And there's a new book coming out, and I had it pulled up. There's a new book coming out by Stephanie Loutfin. She goes by Tellybean Knits on the Instagrams. And her new book is called Knit Happy with Self-Striping Yarn. And she's got lots of different patterns other than socks that you can do with self-striping yarn. And there's one that I'm just really, I mean, I have to do it. And it's this top. Hunter, look at that top. That is amazing. Amazing use, creativity with self-striping yarn. So
Cool.
if socks are not your jam and you've got some self-striping yarn in your stash, look for that book. Are we going to carry that book? I don't know.
We'll see.
Books are weird.
Yeah.
I know it's on pre-order right now. You can pre-order it from Amazon, which is what I'll probably do. Because I don't know if she's selling it to bookstores.
Yeah, we don't even know that for starters. Secondly, I don't think I've fielded any specific requests for that book yet.
I'm requesting that book.
Well, more than you.
Now they know. You're welcome.
All right, let's shut this thing down before anything else gets talked about.
Okay. Yeah, go to her website, Tellybean Knits, TELLYBEANKNITS, and get on her pre-order list. That's the best way to get it. That's how I'm going to get it.
Right.
All right.
Cool. I think that's pretty much it then.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, if we don't see you before, have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Festivus.
Whatever you celebrate, have a great one.
And a Happy New Year.
And if you're missing your people, if you're missing your friends, if you're not able to gather, jump on the Zoom on Tuesdays and Thursdays and just pop in and say hi.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.